A baseball bat comes into play when Anna stands up for the guy. She explains that the blood on the floor belongs to him. Trying to break the wall, Lee accidentally hit Marvin. Just in case, having tied the support in the carcass of the hand until the drugs let him go, Tim inspects the apartment. He finds a closet with a storage room for suitcases inside. As soon as the light was turned on, the bricks outside the window started to wave. The man does not have time to inspect them when Olivia arrives. Together they search the storage room for useful supplies. In addition to miniature and not very video cameras, the spouses find a cleaver. Tim tries to break the wall with it, but there is not even a scratch left on it. Having come to, Marvin says that he can break an axe with such efforts, and apologizes for the outburst of aggression while high. Olivia, being an architect, suggests a new plan to hammer not the mysterious bricks, but the floor. This way they will get to the lower floors, and from there to the basement, where the bomb shelter is located. From there is a passage to the subway. Perhaps even 2033. They get to work. Tim breaks up the parquet, Olivia digs out the earthen padding. Having made a hole, the prisoners go down to Tim's lower floor on a makeshift rope, purely for reconnaissance. There he is met by Mr. Oswald with a gun to his head. He tells the guest to get out, but then Leah, his granddaughter, appears. The girl convinces the old man that sitting locked up in the storehouse of supplies is not the best idea, they should try to get out through the underground tunnels together with their neighbors. When everyone has gone down, Marvin asks to cut the tape that binds his hands. Tim does so, reminding him that in case of an outburst of aggression, the old man has a gun, and that stunning him won't work. And to clear the crap in his head faster, Junkie is given an axe to swing. While Marvin is mining a hole, Leah tells him that the incident happened quickly. At night, she woke up to go to the toilet, and when she returned, the wall was already outside the window. Tim notices a miniature camera built into the smoke detector. Mr. Friedman, the owner of the house, installed them in every room. Tim checks the detector in the kitchen, there is also a surveillance device there. Marvin assumes that they have become part of some kind of show. Olivia advises asking the owner directly, he lives behind the adjacent wall. Having made a technical hole, they go there. The owner's apartment is furnished in the style of a pimp's dream. Marvin privatizes Cree's leg in case of unforeseen circumstances. However, their fears are in vain. There is no one in the apartment. The owner himself, without arms, lies in a pool of blood near the entrance. The guests are nervous from what they see. They leave, leaving Tim to deal with the mystery of the missing arms. He picks up the owner's phone. It is full of identical photos of the mysterious wall. Residents of an apartment building find themselves trapped one night by a mysterious brick wall that has entangled the entire building. To escape the trap, they band together and try to understand what is really going on, who created the wall and why, and whether they will be able to escape before something even more terrible happens. The film begins with game designer Tim calling his colleagues about bugs in a new game. When the connection lags, he remembers his wife Olivia's miscarriage. His wife distracts him from work to take him outside. There is a house being renovated. The building is draped with fabric to keep the dust from flying around and the residents from sticking their heads out. The couple notices a helicopter flying overhead with clouds of smoke. There is a fire somewhere in the city. Olivia grabs a pizza and brings her husband to the van she took from the renovation. She suggests going on a trip to a new life, like a seasoned hippie. For such a cause, the woman quit her job. However, Tim wants to finish the game before giving up, so he asks to wait. The shaders are being compiled. At night, while they were sleeping, a mysterious cloud enveloped the building. The water in the tap stopped flowing, the fire alarm went off. Waking up, Tim sees that his wife is dressed. She wants to leave without him and never come back. However, an attempt to leave her husband is literally smashed against the wall. A mysterious wall of strange bricks blocked the exit. The windows are also blocked. Microsoft's machinations, no doubt. The strange bricks react to touch, although not immediately. The spouses realize that they are locked in their own apartment. Actually, this is usually the case. While Tim is trying to knock down the barrier, Olivia calls the landlord, but there is no network, just like the Wi-Fi. Trying to catch a signal, Tim notices that the phone malfunctions when approaching the mysterious material of the wall, which cannot be identified. The couple tries to deform the bricks with a hammer drill, but only heats up the drill. An attempt to break through the wall in another place also runs into a strange material that has completely isolated the house. The only thing they can do is make a hole in the wall adjacent to the neighboring apartment. A couple of drug lovers, Anna and Marvin, have stopped there. Noticing that there is no water in the tap, the couple checks the supplies. Tim wants to try all the options to find a way out. Just like in the game. For example, to connect a mop and a duvet cover, and to use a refrigerator. Olivia accuses him of getting them stuck. If they had left, as she wanted, nothing would have happened. And now they are walled up in a building covered with construction film. Who knows when people will realize that something is wrong with the house? Having gone to different corners after an argument, they think about what to do next. Having checked the recording, the couple returns to the wall, not noticing that the wounded Yuri has woken up. Attacking Tim, he beats him, after which he switches to the woman. Retreating, Olivia falls into the basement, where the awakened husband throws Yuri with a Spartan kick. Jumping after him, Tim and his wife run away, locking themselves in the utility room. While the man holds one door, Olivia tries to open the other using the app and the combination. Yuri attacks Tim with a knife. He tells his wife to run into the open doorway before it's too late, but he hesitates there. The opponent raises a knife to finish him off, but at that moment he gets hit in the head with an axe by Olivia. The couple walks through the tunnel to the exit. Outside, they are met by a blindingly bright light and dozens of buildings entangled in protective walls made of nanomaterials, which have become deadly traps for the unprepared residents inside. Instead of helping them with their knowledge, the couple gets into a van and drives away, listening to the radio news about the activation of a secret defense system that has entangled the entire city. This is where the film ends. This is on the video.